Super privileged to be here. My name is Vijay Swaminathan. I'm CEO of Drop. I have two fantastic leaders from Leonardo Engineering Company. Leonardo Engineering Company needs no introduction. You're global leaders in defense, aerospace, security, and multiple lines of business. With me, I have Alessandro and Suzy, two very, very seasoned learning and skills transformation leaders. I'm very, very excited to talk to you for the next 20 minutes or so. Let me begin with you, Suzy, where globally there is a little bit of a challenge with early career entry level talent that is coming into the system because so much has changed in some ways in terms of what the enterprises need due to AI. And how do you actually think about this entry level talent, like especially the apprentice programs and other components like that? Any wisdom you could pass on will be great.
Okay, thank you, Vijay. And everyone knows that the labor market evolution is so fast in this moment. We have some rules that are becoming obsolete and others are emerging. So we adopt a proactive approach to modify completely our learning programs, also to answer to the graduate and apprenticeship candidates. And we try to reskill this program in order to answer to the capabilities that we'll need in the future. For this reason, we're revising completely our professional system and leveraging advanced tool and AI-based tool, of course, to answer to these requirements, to these new requirements. So we implemented our professional system to maintain and to map all the organizational roles, skills, and core competencies. And this allowed us to monitor the role evolution. Of course, due to this transformation is due to the digital transformation, but also and especially in the with an impact by AI. So we also, thanks to some AI platform, we are able to go in deep and analyze this rule and to found the existing and emerging skills that we need for our business requirements. These platform are the characteristic to and to provide granularity insight that answer to behavioral traits, technical competencies, but also cognitive capabilities for our people. And we use AI analytics also to project and how these specific skills are an impact on our learning program. So the combination of our professional system linked to AI platform, this combination allow us to assess the new employees and give the opportunity to design also development tailored program. Last but not least, Leonardo Academy. Leonardo Academy is a key pillar for our transformation. And of course, in Leonardo Academy, we will use also AI tools data-driven.
Got it. Got it. So, ton of work is what I can summarize at both at a role level
Yeah.
and extracting the competencies and the skills that you're going to. Just curious, one follow up question on that. That requirement then feeds into your early career hiring in terms of what skills we really need to go after at each role level. Is that how you do it?
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
got it.
Exactly.
Got it. That's very, very helpful for I'm sure very helpful for many leaders. I'm going to switch gears a little bit and ask you, Alessandro. One of the challenges is in this AI time, employees need to learn some new skills, right? And at the same time, there is also a job to do at their hand. So, how do you manage that operational complexity in terms of more like, how do I maintain that? I use this term called tempo, right? So, how do you maintain that tempo of doing my job as of now and also getting ready for the future? Seems like many orgs are struggling, and I know would love to hear from you what your thoughts are.
Balancing learning with high operational demands is not easy. A strategic and embedded approach is needed. So rather than considering learning as something separate from work, we focus on integrating learning into the flow of operations. And this can mean using microlearning that fit into short time windows, leveraging on leveraging a digital platform that allow asynchronous learning, identifying also and empowering learning champions within the teams. This is a key point because it ensure the training on the job knowledge sharing within the teams. Another key factor, I think, is opening access to catalog-based learning, allowing employees to proactively apply for learning opportunities, for training opportunities. This promotes inclusiveness and also a shared responsibility for growth, while still maintaining a governance model that leave the final approval with the line manager to ensure the alignment between learning and business priorities. We believe in Leonardo that also the promotion of learning culture is important because at the end it let people to reflect and understand that learning is not just an extra task, is a driver for performance and employability, even in fast-paced environments like Leonardo.
Got it. Got it. It's fascinating how you sort of almost starting to look like this. The sooner what we do as the core job and the learning kind of comes together, the better it would be, right? So where it's not like a two different task, it is flowing within the operations together in a seamless way.
It's a combination.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Suzy, I'm going to ask you this tough question, right? So you are an engineering company, normally focused on measuring everything that you do, but learning is a little bit of a strategic area, strategic focus, where things are not going to happen like in one day, right? Like things are not going to happen overnight. So what sort of measurement from an impact of learning standpoint that you think will be helpful for enterprises?
Yes, it's usually a key point that everyone asks us regarding the learning measurement. And in Leonardo, we take a comprehensive multidimensional approach to measure the learning programs that are based on performance outcome, but also on learning shift that we have after and in the career of our employees. So usually we assess the real impact of learning programs, also using clearly KPIs aligned with the business priorities. And we try to go behind the traditional way to measure the learning, and we use other methods. One is the skill assessment and before and after learning session to evaluate the progress of this learning. Then we have a 360 assessment, and also the manager evaluation, also to real understand the impact of the learning. And also we have tracking progression through our professional system, where different key stakeholders evaluate the progression and also analyze with the help of AI tools the transformation and the future skills that these skills are fit with the evaluation of the learning.
Sorry to interrupt, but that feedback comes from the business normally, or how does that? Okay,
both. From the learning owners of the program, but also from the managers that are responsible of the people and so the business.
Got it. So very well-defined KPIs is how we can conquer this game. Got it.
We implemented also another ongoing continuous feedback that we called cold feedback.
Okay. Not hot feedback.
Not hot feedback, exactly. That is delayed post-training, usually after 6-8 months, and to evaluate the real impact in changing technical competencies, behavioral traits, or cognitive capabilities.
Got it. I like the term cold feedback. So it's kind of, so we can't seek feedback on this like immediately. There is a strategic nature to it. Which sort of brings me to the next question, Alessandro. Like your learning is because of the legacy nature of who you are, the knowledge that resides in your company is so in-depth. Some of the courses would be designed in a traditional way of learning, how we learned yesterday, for example. Now, with AI coming and attempting to create this personalized learning, there's going to be a little bit of, I want to use the word tension between one way of learning and the new way of learning. So have you faced that, or how are you handling that? What is your thought process on that?
So let me start saying that both have their place, both type of training have their place, but they have different purposes. Standardized, compliance-driven training is necessary for alignment with legal adherence, organizational alignment, and to create a shared baseline of knowledge that, and all these aspects are important in regulated and high risk environment. On the other hand, personalized learning path are essential for ensuring engagement, retention, and developing future capabilities we will need in the future. So AI plays an important role for the second training, and in Leonardo we try to combine the two. We front load compliance where necessary, ensuring consistency and risk mitigation, and we layer in personalized learning and development plans driven by, and I would like to link to what Suzy already said, driven by skills assessments, performance feedback, and career goals.
Got it. So it's going to be mix of both.
Yes. Also in this case, a mix of both, where obviously AI is helping the learning manager a lot with suggestions, creating a draft for every learning path they need.
Got it. So in this journey, Suzy, one problem that all learning and development organizations across the world is facing is, how am I going to bring my junior employees early career employees more into domain expertise areas faster, quicker, because some of the tasks that they did before, like 5, 6 years ago, now AI is going to do that. So there is not enough those basic tasks that early career employees can do and hang around for a while and then slowly learn things. We don't seem to have that luxury anymore. So which means we have the, as an L&D organization, or all the learning leaders across the globe would have the burden of accelerating that journey faster. So how do you think we can do that? That seems to be a big problem.
Yes, we know that the new generations are expectations and also different motivation, and they push us to have a very an accelerate career
Okay.
in the company. Leonardo is a high tech company with a complex also organization, and sometimes it's difficult to become completely autonomous regarding the knowledge for these for our specific products. But in any case, we analyze the problem and we redesign one onboarding path that is characterized by some checkpoints. These checkpoints are based on two main elements. One is the challenge that we will give to the young generation, but also the scope to understand why and why I ask to do this task, this single task in a whole environment. So this is the scope that they ask us to understand. So we start from one checkpoint that is an assessment about behavioral skills, and this is also assessed by different methods, but also the different stakeholders. The second point is the assessment on professional competencies, linked also to our AI platform, to better understand the skill gaps also toward the future. And the third checkpoint is the performance history, because the outcomes are so important and the performance is important, and is also discussed by the manager and to improve this point. And the last is a combination of skills, performance, and potential to better understand through the potential where and when the employee can accelerate his career. All these checkpoints are in any case linked to some rewards, that is a promotion, a new level internal organization, or extra prize to obtain.
God, it looks like it's good to be an early career employee at Leonardo. The interest that brings me to the next question. Like, you are obviously a multi-generational workforce. You have Gen Zs, Gen X, late career folks. And while the early careers are in a mood to accelerate their learning and push on, sometimes in a legacy company like yours, the late career may be a little hesitant on new technology, or have some questions saying that why change now? I've been doing this for one way the 20 years plus years. Why should I change now? Why should I contribute to a semantic model? Whatever that task that you tell them. How do you handle this complexity? It's like managing a country, right? So with different segments of workforce. So love to hear from you, Alessandro, what your thoughts are on that.
So our approach for preparing the workforce for new technologies is layered and proactive at the same time. We rely on four components: foresight and partnership to We collaborate with internal subject matter expert, with external vendors and industry think tank to understand which are the new technologies that we need. We regularly assess digital and cyber literacy to understand which is the current readiness gap. We prepare role-specific upskilling path because the approach can be tired. I mean, a foundational awareness for all, but deep technical training for target roles is needed. And the fourth component is hands-on training, because we believe that learning is important, but to complete the training, you have to experience what you learn. And that's why we invest a lot in simulation, in digital twin, and wargaming, to let people learn practical skills. These four components are the basis for the structured approach. But as I said at the beginning, the approach has to be proactive. And that's why a continuous dialogue with the universities and their academic advisory bodies is essential. It's essential to ensure that the knowledge and expectation gap between industry and academia is reduced as much as we can. So we try to create a new workforce, new graduates that potentially will be our future workforce, with a strong, solid base of knowledge in new technologies from when they enter the job market from day one. So on one side, we try to train the current workforce and let the future current workforce prepared to join us and to keep all people aligned with new technologies, ready for new technologies.
Got it. So you're basically building trust with existing employees and accelerating the readiness of the incoming workforce as well. Brilliantly said. Now some fun questions. So soft skills or technical skills? What do you think?
Soft skills.
All right.
We need to unlearning soft skills and we have to learn again.
Got it. How about you, Alessandro? What's your view?
I agree. Soft skills.
Got it. One of the things that we say in learning, right? So there is in an engineering company like yourself. Since you both said soft skills, I'm asking this as a follow-up question. Soft skills, just like before the AI became a thing last 3 years, were not very celebrated because a very technical company, very high engineering company. So in some ways, even for you to acknowledge that, you have to go through a big change within the company. Do you think people are beginning to understand that importance of soft skills better at Leonardo?
Yes, I think that we are in our performance process, not only the objective, but also soft skills.
Got it.
Okay, we have a leadership model.
Is that something recently changed or has always been?
No.
Okay.
We have since 7, 8 years. So, and we change and probably we need to change again our leadership model because also soft skills are changing.
Got it.
in consideration of AI tools. So we need to think about critical thinking, decision making, attention to details. So we have new soft skills that transform our leadership model. But for us, it's so important.
Got it.
50% objectives,
Hmm.
what, and 50% how.
Got
It
it.
is soft skills.
Got it. Alessandro, any myth that you would like to burst in terms of L&D, what you think the world thinks, and that may or may not be true?
Do you mean?
You mean like can a skill be learned by anyone with the help of AI? You think, or what sort of qualities are required for learning, for example?
Let me say that job rotation, if it was possible, obviously it's not easy. An extreme job rotation will be very useful.
Okay.
I mean, job rotation across functions and countries can help.
Got it. I mean, you think that's not done very well across the industry, not just Leonardo? You think that's a challenge that we have?
It's a challenge because it's an organizational challenge, first of all.
Got it.
And as all changes, has its costs. So
Right.
It's not easy to find the right balance, the right balance.
Got
yes,
it.
It's not
Folks,
easy.
that's a great challenge for the entire industry, I guess. One last question. Who's your role model and why? Suzy, maybe you'll...
My role model, I have. You refer to a name of a person, or
you can say what qualities really inspire you.
Okay, for me a role model is listening.
Okay.
A person that can have the skill to listen the others, but of course to be very directive and take decision in any case, but to consider also the point of view of others. But also for me is very important open-minded, okay, and curiosity.
Got it.
Okay.
So whoever has open mind and listening skills, they are your role model.
Yes.
Great. How about you?
I think that my role model is represented by a person that is able to not be a boss, but a leader that can support the people who works with, sharing his knowledge and try to give him the right feedback at the right moment.
Got it.
Because these help people to grow and to be more solid in their career.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I know how busy you both are. You travel globally. You've taken some time to spend time with me. I learned a lot from this session because we are in this complex human AI journey. So thank you for sharing your thoughts. And also congratulations for you for winning the Wimbledon, like Italy won the Wimbledon. So very excited about Sinner.
We have no merit for this.
Yeah, exactly.
But we are fun.
So you learn that's a huge motivation for us to learn more.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And go from there. So it aligns well with our talk. So thanks a lot. I'll wrap it up here. Once again, thank you for your contribution here.
Thank you.